There we go. I believe I am live. Oh, there it is. Yep. All right. And then we will do this. Click. Copy link address. There we are. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go see where I can find the new quests. Oh, right there. Probably Turalyon. Would make the most sense.
The Legion will stop at nothing. The Legion's fanatical crusade.
3 invasion points. Alright.
We will purge their stench from every world they have defiled.
The army of the light stands ready.
We've seen you taking an interest in our warframes, champion. They are truly fearsome instruments of war, capable of dealing and withstanding much damage. They are even capable of flight, although we need to keep a low profile to avoid attracting the attention of the Legion. You want more pristine Argonite? I can do that. We have a problem, Aethera. The Legion has come to Mykari. When you claimed the sigil, it was as if we announced our presence to all of Argus. The eyes of Antorus are firmly upon us. Just wait, it gets worse. Velen took Captain Faria and her forces into the Aranar Gardens area to search for the new crest of knowledge. To my knowledge, they are all now behind enemy lines. Come with me to the conservatory. We need to bring Velen and the others back before it is too late. Oh, jeez.
We fight for home, for family. Time is of the essence.
That would be great.
We
Lose
must not
Velen.
let the Legion capture the Prophet.
That would not be good. Going right there. Off and away to Mykari. Now we need to get the crest of knowledge from Kil'jaeden's area, probably.
Then let us waste no time.
He is alive at least. I have heard nothing from the others.
Chronokai Crystal.
There is no room for error here, Aethera.
Light guide us.
All right.
Light welcomes you, champion.
A non-profit organization. I have complete faith that Velen is nearby. We would know if he had been captured. All the same, we must not delay. The Legion has vested interest in finding him after all he has done to resist them. I shudder to think what they might do, given the chance. That is why I am going with you. We will find Velen and help him track down the Crest of Knowledge. We must have faith in his mission, or all will be lost. Oh, and another one. Where the Legion is concerned, violence is always the answer. They are between us and Velen. Nothing will stop them from finding him unless we act. Now is not the time to hold back. Together we will sow chaos among their ranks.
Walk in the light.
Dun dun dun. Hey Noah, how it's going? How's it going?
The light prevails.
My soldiers are out there, Aethera. I need you to find Barat, Sorvos, and Telamon. They were in the process of securing this area for Velen when the Legion came down on top of our heads. Inform them that their orders are to regroup with the Prophet at once. The time for subtlety has passed. There is a small army between us and them. Do what you must. Light keep you safe.
We will defeat the
Oh,
Legion.
quest log is full. Well, that's good. What can I get rid of? This one. Timeless Isle. Go. Nope. Go. Go away, add-on. Where did it go? There it is. Abandon quest. There we go.
Greetings.
That's better. Decently is good. Better than not good.
They have not yet had a chance to fortify this area.
What do I gotta do? I gotta take these things out. Oh, I just gotta do... It's like a bonus objective sort of thing. Just gotta kill things, do things. That's easy enough. Those are my favorite quests. Just to do things. Makes it simple for me. Doesn't make it particularly exciting. Legion's alright. Definitely better than the last expansion, at least. The new patch with Argus seems to be really good so far. A lot of content has come with it so far. We'll see 6 months down the road if this is still the live content. And if we get anything new. That was always the problem. Timeless Isle came out and it was over a year until we saw anything new, and Tanaan came out and it was over a year before we saw anything new. So as awesome as Argus is, I don't know if it'll hold everybody for a year, but I don't think they'll leave it that long. They seem to be getting better.
There's Barat.
Haha, you're hiding on me. I was looking for higher ground to scout a path for Velen when the Legion descended upon us. I covered his retreat, but I was separated from the others. Do you bring news?
Have faith.
Sure do. And go this way. At least this way, everything you do does something. Not like those infamous quests. Collect 10 hooves from Zebra, but not all Zebra have hooves. Really? Are you sure about that?
I sense an ally nearby.
Hiding in the building.
Our cause is just.
What is it?
No.
Go home. That's all. Yeah, Warlords was... It didn't have much to it. If I remember right, 6.1 was barely even a patch. 6.2 was Tanaan, and then that was the main content for over a year, and then that was the end of Warlords. It didn't really have anything to it. But then they've said that after they launched Warlords, they realized it wasn't quite working the way they wanted, so they kind of skipped ahead and started really working on Legion. So then Warlords kind of suffered for it. Which, seeing the difference between Warlords and Legion, I can't say I'm angry at them for that decision. Because Legion is just miles better than Warlords was. In both storytelling and execution and pretty much everything.
This is what we train for. One less foe to contend with.
There we are. Done that one. And now I just need to go up here. Yes, that is the one thing Warlords had going for it. It had some really cool raid styles. I gotta go get Telemon. A lot of the raids, a lot of the bosses were really unique.
Just follow the trail of corpses.
And I really like the design of a lot of the raids.
Combat the darkness.
Heimal was pretty cool. Hellfire Citadel was pretty cool. That Archimonde fight was really hard, but also really, really trippy. Velen, what you doing in here, buddy?
Give me my son.
Oh, reminiscing.
Are you hurt?
I am unharmed.
Physically, but not emotionally.
Your arrival is timely. We must find the crest of knowledge before Talgath takes it beyond our reach.
Oh, are we gonna encounter Talgath?
I was afraid of this.
Oh boy. That's not good.
Not all who wander are lost.
You came upon me in a moment of reflection. There is no time for such sentiment. We must press on.
My faith is my shield.
And if I have learned anything about the Legion, it is that we have no option but to fight back. It was a pleasure to have you at my side. Freya's voices are the best the Army of the Light has to offer. Our mission is that much more likely to succeed with them at our side. I will take command of Freya's lieutenants, and we will escort Velen to the Crest of Knowledge. His mission must not fail. We face an old foe, one the Army of the Light has encountered on numerous occasions. Talgath will try to block us in and prevent our retreat. You must not let that happen. Find out how he is bringing in his forces and cut them off. All we need is time to get in and get out. We are counting on you. Put all the pressure on me, eh?
Must unite against the Legion.
I must continue to seek the Crest of Knowledge, my friend. Nothing short of the whole crown of the Triumvirate can turn the tide in the battle we face. Talgath's forces stand between us and that goal. I will need you to clear a path. We can let nothing stand in our way, not even Talgath.
Will you join?
Oh boy.
We will escort Velen safely to the crest.
Let's hope this goes alright.
If you cover our retreat,
Whoop.
you may just see this through.
We can do it.
Lead the way, Prophet.
Talgath was
Make
the...
haste, my friends. Something dark and terrible stirs, and it is not Talgath.
Oh, that's ominous. Talgath was the follower of Velen that betrayed Velen and became a Minari, which is their name for the evil Eredar, and betrayed Velen's escape to kill Jaden and almost got them all killed when they first initially escaped Argus. And now he's one of the lead lieutenants in Invasions of New Worlds. They just up and disappeared. Alright. I need to take out forces and close portals. It's simple enough. Do the portals first. Because I'll probably have to kill forces on my way there. Hey, it's Talgath. Just last week I was wondering if we'd see Talgath at all this patch. And we did. I didn't have to wait long. Do these things count? Yes, they do. One shot the little eye. Whoa. That is a creepy looking reptile demon thing. A hound? Alright. Makes fell hunters look cuddly. What are you doing inside the portal, dude? That does not look comfortable. At all. Alright, one more portal to go. And that's that.
Your screams will echo through Antorus if they escape.
Pleasant. At least they make these a lot shorter than I remember them being back in vanilla. Like, I seem to remember kill 20 of these and collect 10 of these, and now it's, you know, close 3 portals and kill 12 of these, including little guys that you can one-shot on the way there. Makes it a little less tedious, which is nice. You know, I like less tedium when playing video games. I get enough tedium at work. I want to be pleasantly mind-numbed when playing video games. not frustratingly mind-numbed. Is mind-numbed a word? I guess it is. I'm gonna use it anyway. And I don't want to fight that elite, so I'm gonna just kill this thing. Done. Alright. That's an Astral Glory. I don't want to go back and get it. I just gotta go hand these in. Whoa. Way over there, and I aggroed something. Go away. I don't want to fight you. How do I get over there? That is the real question. Step 1, aggro everything between me and there in an attempt to find the opening. I probably missed it too. Yeah, I did. It's way back there. Bugger. Oh, jeez. Go away. Go away. I don't want to fight you. But I will. And I feel like you will regret it more than I will. There we are. Nothing can stop me with Rhaegar by my side. That's a lie. I thought about making Magda my bodyguard. She heals too. That would be nice. But she's also very, very sassy. So, you know. How often do you want to hear her call you a child constantly? Would get annoying. Hey, there's the Astral Glory, but I'm not going to get it. Because I don't want to fight this elite. Ooh, and everything between me and there is already dead. And there's a nice little shield right here. Haha! Safety. I don't know why I demounted. Velen.
We must unite
Ooh.
against
Crest
the
alone
Legion.
is powerless.
Haha.
This relic's time has passed. Throw it in the temple with the Naru. Let them rot together.
Just throw it away. We've got a fragment of a very powerful artifact. Nah.
Not all
Toss it.
who
At least we
wander
know where
are
it
lost.
is.
It is hidden in the seat of the Triumvirate, then. I sense only darkness within.
I'm gonna have to do the dungeon. Oh boy. Velen stares at the shattered statue before him and says nothing. Velen does not seem to notice your presence. Hey Velen. Stop getting distracted. Thousands of years ago, when I was young, I made a choice. A choice that allowed my world to fall into ruin. A choice that made my people exiles. A choice that forever separated me from my beloved brothers. I cannot leave, not yet. Not until I have had a chance to reflect. Cutscene.
Must unite against the
Cutscene.
Legion.
Show me. Cutscene.
Swear loyalty to me. Pledge the hearts of your people to my cause.
Do it, look at him. He's golden. He must be good.
I will transform you, granting you knowledge beyond imagining, and might beyond measure.
He's a titan.
Together
Take his godlike power.
we will become legion and defeat the hungering void that would consume us all.
See? That sounds good.
Little enough to ask for what he offers us.
See, Archimonde knows what's up.
Power. And he speaks the truth.
I had hoped the others would sense the darkness behind Sargeras' words.
You're just too suspicious,
But they
Velen. It's
were
fine.
blinded by their vanity, their hunger for power. The Atamal crystals soon showed me the horrible truth of what would come to pass if we accepted the Titan's offer.
So you go with one power instead of the other.
Wise
Meh.
leaders, nothing to hateful monsters.
Oh, they're fine.
Not all who wander are lost.
Thank you. Well, you're welcome.
Make way!
Will you join our
I'll deal
cause?
with this
Oh.
myself.
Oh,
He's here.
he's here. Talgath, there was a time I called him an ally, a friend. I put my trust in him when it came time to leave Argus. I asked him to call out to the others who would join me. I gave him all that he needed to betray me and slaughter my followers. I do not know what brought this hatred to lurk in his heart, but his machinations repeatedly forced my people to flee world after world. He made it his mission to hunt us across the universe. This must end, Aethera. Talgath must die. Okay. I do that.
Not all who wander are lost.
Hey Bill, how's it going?
Like you, villain, to stand your ground. A welcome change of pace, to be certain.
Let's fight, Talgath.
Talgath, we need not come to blows. I offer you one chance. Stand down.
I am a quester, I guess.
Face me!
I mean, the most raids I do is looking for raid. The most, oh, I gotta talk to Velen to start it. I used to PvP a lot. I don't that much anymore. And I don't dungeon very often. So. After all I have endured at his hand, after all my people have suffered, it comes to this. When you are ready, we will finish this together. I am ready. But if it wasn't for making videos, I'm not sure how much WoW I would play. But the videos make me do a lot of questing and stuff, and I enjoy that. Starting new characters and questing through zones and learning the story and the lore and all that. That's where I enjoy WoW the most. And I want his shoulders. He's got cool shoulders. I don't think I can get them for a shaman, though.
You know how deeply your departure wounded you.
Yeah, Velen, you hurt Kil'jaeden's feelings. Man, you gotta think of others before you just up and ditch. Man, Kil'jaeden was all excited to start a new life with the Legion, and you just up and went.
You did not lose him. You gave it up. All of it.
My guess is those shoulders would be, I don't know, plate or cloth maybe. I don't think they would be leather or mail. They look either, I should reapply my buffs, they look either kind of like a warlock shoulders or like a warrior shoulders. Hey Finn, how's it going?
I only hoped they would give you a reason to stay. How cold. Leave it.
See, Velen just ditched his family too, man.
Silence. You dare speak of them. Struck a nerve.
Talgath's got a point there, Velen. You know, you just ditched him. You up and ditched him. But Talgath's dead now, so. Oh, nope, never mind.
Behind your allies. As usual, we will finish this another time. No. This
Oh,
ends now.
Velen with the surprise trap.
Your end. If there is a shred of goodness left in you, you will help us find the crest of knowledge.
Tell us where it is, Talgath.
You are far too late.
Tell us where it is.
Nothing will escape the temple. Not even the light itself.
Are you turning it into a black hole?
I see.
Or
Safe journey, Talgath.
Velen? Whoa, Velen. Violence is not the answer. We could have talked it out with him. I'm sure he would have seen reason.
Unite against the Legion.
It is done. This one wrong of many is finally set to rights. Talgath's words carry more gravity than I think he knew. In an attempt to hurt me one final time, he has given us the answer. The crest of knowledge is hidden away in the seat of the Triumvirate, and it is not unguarded. If my suspicions are correct, we may be facing a greater threat than any of us dared imagine. A dark Naru. The horror. Let us return to the Vindicar. We will plan our next steps there. Ooh, Kil'jaeden Terrace World Quest. Ooh, a beacon. Ooh, artifact power. I will take all of those once I get back to the Vindicar.
I have identified a safe extraction point northwest of your current location. There is a teleporter inbound.
Bring me the teleporter.
I dare not tarry here.
Nah, I've always wanted to main a warlock. I think that would be fun. But I've never gotten one to max level. Oh well.
The darkness that lingers in the temple. The shadow that looms over
Not Lura.
is Laura.
Depress.
She is a Naru, a being of the light.
There is much
Turalyon,
Zira did not want you to
did
know.
they not tell you about the Naru life cycles? The void and the light and the void and the light? And yeah, questing has always been my main way to play. Even back in vanilla. As boring as some of the quests were back then. Go kill 10 wolves. Now go kill 10 more wolves and collect their stomachs. Now go feed 10 wolves poison or something. I don't know. The quests were not always that creative. I guess I don't have to wait for them, do I? I can just go to the... They're done talking. And here we are. You know, Lothraxion has done a depressing little so far. You should should be more involved, Lothraxion. This is important. Alright, where am I going? Here. I just have to wait. There he is.
Not all.
I worried for Lura, but this is unthinkable. How she must have suffered. You know, at one point, Blizzard said that Anaru going dark was really, really rare, and Anaru coming back to the light was even rarer, and we have seen so many Dark Naru. Muru, the one in the Arkandun back in Burning Crusade was dark for a bit and was slowly turning back to the light. Kara in Shadowmoon Valley, and the one in the Genedar, but then that one was forced to go dark. Yeah, the old zones had really long travel times, not only just between flight paths, but just walking from one quest to the next. Go across the whole zone, kill 5 things, and then walk all the way back to hand in the quest. And that's after they improved it with the Cataclysm revamp.
Our victory over Talgath. Lura's dark song echoes in my mind. If the crest of knowledge truly rests within the temple, we stand against the void itself.
Oh boy.
Help us.
Gotta fight a Dark Naru. Muru was not an easy fight.
Must unite against the Legion.
Even with the Sigil of Awakening in hand, the crown cannot save us until it is whole. That is why we must enter the seat of the Triumvirate, even knowing that Lura awaits us there. This is a dire task, one that I would not ask if it were not completely necessary. We will descend together. Come.
Not all who want.
Without the crest of knowledge, we cannot prevail.
So it's going to be more like a scenario with Velen?
We must brave
Or is it going to be a
darkness.
dungeon? Because I know there's a dungeon in the seat of the Triumvirate.
Hold, Prophet. I have scouted the area. The shadows grip Makari more tightly than you know.
Illyria in with the
Use
useful
every
info.
weapon at your disposal.
Airy Peak is a cool place. That one's really cool. A lot of Airy Peak is in the hinterlands, isn't it? And the southern hinterlands, where all the troll area is, that part's really cool. Used to be where you'd go to forge the hammer for Zul'Farrak to summon the Hydra there. The Hydra boss. I remember having to do that. The whole troll city was just full of elites. It was like a little mini outdoor dungeon area.
Keep your gate. The darkened
Ooh, another cutscene.
pulses with void.
No.
It has become a beacon. Calling those who would use this power.
Sweet.
No ends.
Sweet. I love the void aesthetic. I'm going with everybody else. I hope the next expansion is void / old god
Maybe
related.
another way. I will require a second set of hands, however.
I'll come.
We must
Maybe.
unite against
This is
the
grave news indeed. It would be wise to follow Alira's lead from here.
Not all.
Okay.
It is a good day.
Eat the rolls, the void, a dark Naru. I feel they are all connected. I explored the ruins below while you and Velen were seeking the crown. There are survivors, Aethera. Broken wandered the cluster of buildings to our west. I cannot understand much of what they say, but I suspect that their minds are not their own. If the void is to blame, we will need to start our investigation there. I will conduct my own search in the meantime. Okay.
Aim true. I will meet you in the ruins below, champion. We will begin where the darkness ends.
I will follow you, Alira. Hey, look, it's a spam bot. Yay, spam bots. Even after I told the chat to block spam bots, they still get through. Where am I going? Right here. Doo-doo-doo. Alira, I'm coming. This content right here, this set of quests came out today. Argus came out 3 weeks ago, and this set of
It is
quests
as
were
I
unlocked
thought.
just today.
The void's corruption has reached them here. I am certain it had help. Take a look around. Call for me if you find anything of interest.
Okay. Sounds good to me, Alira. But yeah, the new patch, the quests that came with it were gated behind 3 weeks worth of quests. And so the patch came out two weeks ago today. And so this is the third and final week of quests. And then no, I don't want to, oh geez, I don't want to fight you. Go away. Yeah, even going back and doing some of the Warlords of Draenor content can be pretty fun. You can now, a level 110 with decent gear, go away, Elite. Even a 110 with decent gear can now start to solo Draenor raids. Go away, Elite. I don't want to fight you. No, I don't want to fight you guys either. I just want to get the Elite to go away. Is he gone? Is he gone? Is he gone? I don't know if he's gone. I'm gonna get this Astral Glory while I'm here, though. I wish I was a rogue and could just vanish. It would make this so much easier. Okay, the Elite stopped following me. The little guys are trying. But if I go this way, I should be able to go around them. There we go. The more expansions that come out, the quicker it seems to be to get to max level. I think now, even without heirlooms, you could probably get to max level pretty quick. It takes a little bit longer questing, but I find it funner questing than just spamming the same dungeon over and over again. A somber voice fills your mind. You must resist the shadow's pull. Come to me, brothers and sisters. Be whole within the light. Let Arkan show you the way home. The rest of the message is garbled, though the nearby broken seem to be gnawing on pieces of the statue. Okay. Yummy. Fragmented prayers, and I gotta go inspect this altar. Okay. Inspecting.
You must hold fast to your resolve. Temptation weakens the mind and spirit.
Okay. That's advice. Yeah, I think that's the better way to do it, is to just... Doing dungeons is more for once you've gotten to max level and you got heirloom gear and you just want to get to max level as quickly as possible. It's a lot funner doing the quests and learning the story and exploring.
And see the strength your vigil has cultivated.
Alright then.
Do not let the long dark night break you. Accept its gift.
That is also advice. I'm not sure if it's good advice. Let's see what kind of advice this Naru figurine gives me.
Look to the heavens above. See the million points of brilliance in the great dark beyond.
I don't know if I see millions right now, but I get what you mean.
You are not alone. Our salvation is out there. Somewhere.
I found a survivor. Come to me.
Oh, okay, Lyra. I will come to you. After I kill a bunch of shadow-touched Krokel. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. What am I doing? I'm just pressing buttons at random. And I'm gonna die for it. Let's do this, do this, do this. There we are. Come on. Come on. There we are. There we go. The shamans have like a very repetitive button step. And sometimes I get lost in the rotation. Sometimes I get bored of keeping my buffs up. But what you gonna do? Knowing Blizzard enhancement shamans will change again next expansion. I want to go this way, but I want to kill more dudes. I need three more fragmented prayers. I've got you, no. Okay. I'll kill you. I do kind of envy you getting to explore the world for that first time. It was quite the magical experience, going into each zone and seeing it for the first time and exploring and seeing what's over here and who's over there, and then, you know, accidentally wandering into a town of the other faction and running. And now when you know where everything is, leveling a character can be kind of... I've done this 6 times before already.
Darkness commands me. Heed its call.
But, oh well, it's still fun. Especially some of the zones you haven't done in a long time. Or, I mean, there's even still zones that I haven't done since the Cataclysm revamp. A few here and there. I remember back in vanilla, we were doing Arathi Bazin, me and a friend. Well, he was playing, I was watching, and he goes, "Well, what's over here?" And he goes and walks up to Hammerfall, and he goes, "Hammerfall, that sounds like a dwarf village. This must be a dwarf area." And he walks in, and then just NPCs everywhere, and he just got one shot, just died. It was like, all right, don't go in there. It's good to know. I also remember him jumping off the edge of Teldrassil and spending 2 hours trying to get back to his body, because that was back before they added a return to graveyard button. He had to go all the way around the tree, through the portal in Rutherin village, into Dalaran, and then all the way back across Teldrassil.
Greetings.
Something is very wrong here. Did you find anything interesting? What is this? A sermon? Fascinating.
Farewell.
Oh, server hop. Go away.
Come on out. We mean you no harm.
A voice. Archon has never heard this one before.
We found your messages.
Yes, Archon did call, but he was not expecting.
Oh. The NPC just sort of, teleported.
We each walk
1 foot
alone.
forward.
Choose yours.
This Broken still retains some of his sanity, though not all of it. I can sense some void influence nearby, but it is isolated to small pockets. Dispelling these manifestations should help our friend here clear his mind. Perhaps we can use the prayer fragments you found, as they still contain some light energy. I will try and make sense of this shattering. His chattering in the meantime. Wow, I can't read today. Maybe we can learn something about what is happening here.
We do what we must for those we love.
Darkness envelops us. The light has gone from this place. Arkan mumbles to himself before noticing you are still talking to him. Arkan could not save them. Brothers, sisters, whispers twisted them. The light cannot see them. It turns away from us. Arkan failed. Oh, poor Arkan.
Strangers speak strangely.
Hammerfall is not a place you want to just wander into by accident. But yeah, it does seem like it. I think it even has human architecture, because it used to be human concentration camp for orcs between the Second and Third War. So it even has that human architecture, and you go, that must be an alliance place. Nope. Nope, it's not. Oh well. What you gonna do when you live in a shoe? And where am I supposed to go? I assume I'm supposed to go to those little orbs to dispel the void manifestations. Because I assume those are void manifestations. And yes, they are. And go away, Shadow Touch Rokel. Unless you want to give me... Oh, I just need to slay you. You don't have to give me anything. Makes that easy. 100% drop rate if you just have to slay it. And what's... Oh, I thought that was a thing. Just a dead construct. 3 void manifestations and 4... Ooh, what's down there? I